The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I am, said the frustrated philosopher, a lover, but I am still looking for my person to love. Well, that's just about where it is for most people. The seeking and the finding is what brings joy and fulfillment. But sometimes the search can lead too far and last too long. And the discovery is no longer love, but death.
Why are we stopping?
Because I can't see a foot ahead of me.
Well, why don't we just turn around?
Because I couldn't see a foot behind me either.
Where are we?
In the middle of nowhere.
We can't just sit here in the middle of this terrible storm and do nothing.
We can do something.
What?
We can pray we don't drown.
Our mystery drama, Wise Child, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the sinus medicines, and True Value hardware stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. If with me you'd fondly stray over the hills and far away. Yes, that's what the poets of old used to sing. Come to some secluded place of sylvan delight, far from the madding throng, where we too can be alone with nature and with God. The fact is, we really can't do that anymore. The secluded spots are now much too few and far between. The billboard, the motel, and the smell of hamburger stand now fill the land. Joyce and Calvin Spurlock are driving along the turnpike, and the most familiar scene is being reenacted.
Calvin?
What?
Slow down.
All I'm doing is 55.
It's too fast.
It's a speed limit.
Look out!
What?
Oh, for that truck.
Don't scare me like that.
It's the size of it.
Nothing's going to happen.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Too close.
He is not.
Yes, he is.
He's in his lane. I'm in mine.
Let's get off this terrible turnpike.
What?
At the next exit.
We can't.
Yes, we can.
We'll never get there.
Oh, look, getting there is also part of it.
This is the most direct way.
Oh, I don't care.
Actually, it's the only way.
I want to get off the turnpike.
We only have 10 days.
Why? Why not 15? Why not 20?
That's all Rossler could give me.
Oh, big-hearted Rossler.
Oh, now don't start that.
I want a leisurely vacation.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Which is why we're getting off the turnpike.
But wait.
Let's find a winding, beautiful country road.
Well, there aren't any.
Oh, there must be. Somewhere.
Look, it's too late anyhow.
Too late for what?
3:30.
So?
We should start looking for a motel.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh, no?
Not one of those garish,
It's
impersonal...
just a place to spend the night.
I want cozy, picturesque country inn.
Oh, come on,
The
Joy.
furniture is antique.
Those places don't exist anymore.
There's an exit coming up.
Yeah, but it doesn't lead anywhere.
Oh, exit leads somewhere.
Well, there should be a sign.
What kind of sign?
Well, it should say food, fuel, lodging.
I'm sure there's something.
None of it doesn't say so.
Oh, I know it is. I want to get off.
But there's... All right. Let's turn back.
Come all this way for nothing?
It's almost dark.
Oh, there must be something up ahead.
There's been nothing for about 50 miles. Oh, boy, listen to that.
All right, so it's thunder.
There's a storm coming up.
All right. We're inside the car.
Yeah, we can run out of gas, you
Now, we
know.
still have a half a tank left.
Here it comes.
It's just rain. Look.
What?
Slow down. It's a sign.
Kiowa Flat.
Oh, and there's a road on the right.
I know.
Let's try it.
The smaller road.
Oh, obviously there's nothing on this one.
I want to go back to the turnpike.
Now, Calvin.
It's dark and it's storming.
Let's follow this road just for a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Only a couple of miles.
All right. And then I'm turning back.
Kiowa Flat. What a romantic name.
It's getting worse.
Darling, it has to stop soon.
Well, I'm stopping right here. But nothing. I can't see a foot ahead.
Where are we?
You and your quaint little roads and villages.
I'm sorry.
Kiowa Flats. Why is that name familiar?
It isn't familiar to me.
Kiowa Flats.
Calvin, what are we going to do?
Nothing?
We just can't sit here and do nothing.
Oh? Well, we can do something.
What?
We can pray we don't drown.
Calvin? Oh, Calvin. Calvin, wake up.
Yeah, I'm up.
It's daylight. It's morning.
Oh, we must have slept through the whole night.
It's beautiful.
I got to stretch.
Yeah, me too. Oh, look. Not a trace of all that rain.
Everything's so dry.
As if nothing happened.
Well, we lost the whole day.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Joyce, I am in no position to...
I don't want to argue about it.
Where are we?
The sign said Kiowa Flats.
I don't even know how far back that was.
Now, it must be nearby.
Let's walk the top of that rise, huh?
Calvin, about Mr. Ruffler.
Maybe we can see something.
Now, don't put me off, Calvin.
I am lucky to have the job, period.
All right, Calvin, all right.
Kiowa Flats. That name is familiar.
It's funny how he slept the whole night.
Hey, Joyce. Look. Oh, boy, what a view.
Oh, you can see for miles.
Down there to the left.
It's a town.
Oh, maybe we can get some breakfast.
Oh. What's that?
What's one?
I'm not sure. Did you hear that?
It could be a bird.
A bird?
Or an animal of some kind.
It's a baby.
A baby?
Yes. Now listen.
Oh, it can't be a baby.
I tell you, it's a baby.
What would a baby be doing here? How could a baby get here?
I don't know.
It's coming from behind that bush over there.
Well, I'm going to see.
No, wait. Joyce, be careful.
Oh, what?
Oh, why did we ever get off the turnpike?
Calvin?
Joyce?
Calvin, come here.
What is it? Joyce, what is it?
Calvin, look.
Oh, my good Lord. It's a baby. But how can it be a baby?
Oh, it's a new baby.
It doesn't have a stitch of...
Oh, run back to the car. Get a blanket.
Yeah, we don't have a blanket.
Get something. Hurry.
Is he still alive?
Yes, just asleep. Poor thing.
Must be starved.
Oh, we should get to that town soon.
A newborn baby. How did he get to...
Oh, he must have been lying out there all night.
In that storm? How?
Oh, I don't know how. But he lived through it.
A baby. A brand new naked baby.
Someone left him there.
Who?
Look at him. Look at him. Sleeping so soundly.
Someone left him there to die.
A beautiful boy.
And he lived through the storm.
How could anyone abandon a baby like this one?
They exposed the child on a hillside.
What are you saying?
It's what they did in ancient times.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh, yes, they abandoned children in the wilderness.
How dreadful.
Unwanted children.
Oh, how could any child be unwanted?
Children who could grow up and become dangerous.
Oh, please, don't say any more.
How could this child survive?
I won't question it.
Why not?
Because it's a miracle.
Oh, come on, Joyce.
I mean it.
Joyce, we don't believe that stuff.
I do. This abandoned child. He survived.
Yes?
And we found him.
Well, all right. Okay.
And that's part of the miracle.
Oh, look, Joyce, please don't...
Now, why did we get off the turnpike?
Because you made an issue of it.
Don't I always? But
Yeah?
why did you listen this time?
Because...
And why did we take that turn in the road?
Just a series of coincidences, that's all.
Sure. What do you think a miracle is?
All right. What's the difference?
Calvin, I want this baby.
What did you say?
I'm holding him in my arms.
Joyce,
I feel he's mine.
we don't know anything about him.
Well, what do you know about any newborn baby?
Well, you know about his parents.
Well, what does that mean?
And you know his background.
What does that prove?
Oh, Joyce, we just can't.
Why not?
Look, we talked about it.
Yes, we talked about adopting a baby since we couldn't have one of our own.
That's all it was, just talk.
Oh, was it?
Look, Joyce.
You mean you never really wanted a child?
No. I did.
Well, then why haven't we adopted one until now?
Well, you know why. There's so much red tape and yet...
I want this baby.
Joyce.
Oh, look at him. Look at him, Calvin.
Joyce,
Now, you want him too. You do, don't you?
Well, he's really very...
He looks like you, Calvin.
Oh, come on now.
He does. I mean it.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Oh, Calvin, we're going to keep him.
Well, all right. If we can.
Well, now, what do you mean, if we can?
There are legal aspects to this thing. We have to account for the child.
To whom?
Well, for one thing, we need a birth certificate.
Well, let's get one.
It isn't that simple.
Why not?
Because, well, where was he born, huh?
Calvin, I want this baby.
I'm only trying to clarify the situation.
I don't want to go to the police.
Yeah, but...
Or to any other part of the government.
We have to report him.
No. Now, they won't let me keep him.
How do you know?
It'll get all tangled up legally, and I'll end up losing him.
Joyce, there is no other way.
Yes. I'll say he's ours.
What?
Yes. I gave birth to him last night.
You... But
we're 1,000 miles from home.
It's crazy.
So who's to say I wasn't pregnant?
Joyce.
I want this baby. I won't give him up.
But you can't say
We'll go to the nearest hospital.
Would you stop and listen, please?
I gave birth to him in the car.
You gave what?
We were trapped by the storm.
Well, how could such a thing
Childbirth is a natural thing.
Yeah, even so, it may be a
We're bringing him in to be checked out.
Oh, won't they want to check you out?
I'll say I'm okay.
Yeah, you tell.
And I'm taking the next plane home to my doctor.
Joyce, it is just impossible.
That way, we can get a birth certificate.
Joyce, we can't.
Oh, Calvin, we can. And we will.
We can and we will. When a woman talks like that, don't get in her way, especially where a baby is concerned. And what about that baby? Where did he come from? As you know, that's the purpose of the first act, to pose the question. And we've certainly given you enough to mull over until I return with Act 2, at which time we may even have some more questions. And a little child shall lead them. However, let us ask ourselves, where? And where shall this particular little child lead them? And us? This little foundling, truly an orphan of the storm. So far, he seems to be leading them into a discussion of fantasy versus reality. And guess which one is going to win.
I'll say I gave birth to him last night.
But when the doctor examines
No
you...
doctor will examine me.
You mean you intend to tell the doctor that you had a baby last night and you won't allow him to look you over, see if you're okay?
That's right. There's no law says I have to. I feel great, and I'm going right back home to see my own doctor.
Oh, that's another thing. What are you going to tell the people back home, huh?
The truth.
The truth, huh?
That I had a baby.
But that isn't the truth.
It is.
But everybody back home knows that you weren't pregnant.
That's because we kept it a secret.
What?
Yes, we kept it a secret. We were disappointed so often we just didn't want to talk about it.
Joyce.
And so, when my time came, we just drove down here to...
Oh, now, who's going to believe that?
Who cares? That's your problem, Calvin. It's always been your problem. You worry about what other people think. You'll name him Calvin Spurlock Jr.
But, Joyce,
Calvin Jr. How do you like that?
Well... Calvin Jr., huh?
Mm-hmm. And he's going to do such wonderful things for you.
Yeah, for me?
Well, for both of us. But especially for you. He's going to make you more serious-minded.
Well, I think I'm a pretty serious-minded fellow as it is.
Oh, no, not enough. You're too easygoing. You don't insist on your rightful share.
My rightful share of what?
Everything. Credit, position, money. But now you have a son. He has to be raised properly. College alone. Do you know how much that's going to cost? And suppose he wants to go to medical school.
Well, it's certainly something to think about.
Yes, it is. So start thinking about it right now. First, Mr. Rossler.
Joyce, just the mention of his name ruins my day.
And we're going to change that. The mention of your name is going to ruin his. And some of your customers who take such advantage of you.
We have to talk about that now.
And last but not least, your sister and her husband who are milking your father's estate.
I believe that Herb is honest.
Oh, well, how does that song go? I've got a little list. I've got a little list.
Look, Calvin, you said you'd only be away 10 days.
Yes, I know, Mr. Rossler, but you see, my wife had a baby.
She what?
She had a baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I was wondering...
I know what you were wondering. You want a raise.
Well, we have another member of the family now.
Calvin, I like you. You know that.
Oh, yes, Mr. Rossler.
Things have been very rough. We had a budget meeting, and we decided we simply had to cut sales commissions by 0.5%. But in keeping with the occasion, I'm going to stick my neck out and see that you only get cut by 0.25%.
Oh, yes, but
So, in actuality, that really amounts to a raise, doesn't it?
A cut?
Oh, what could I do? He knew he had me. How could I quit with a new baby and all?
Well, you should have threatened to quit.
Well, he wouldn't care.
Oh, he has to care. You're the best salesman they have. Oh, get another job.
Well, this could be the best job in the industry. I have to hold on to it.
How can we take a cut and pay?
Let's not talk about it now, huh?
Why not?
Because it's been a long day and I'm tired and I want to play with the baby.
Oh, you can't play with him yet. He's still an infant.
Joyce, I don't know, but...
But what?
Well, he's a month old, right?
Yeah?
Well, shouldn't he...
Oh, go ahead, say it.
Well, shouldn't he have grown? Just a little bit?
Yes, I would think so.
You took him to the doctor today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well?
He hasn't gained an ounce. He hasn't grown even a fraction of an inch.
Well, isn't that...
Abnormal? I asked the doctor. He's puzzled. The baby is absolutely healthy in every respect. It's just he simply does not grow.
But he's healthy.
Oh, yes. The doctor assured me of that.
Well, then everything must be okay. Honey, kids seem to grow at their own pace. Well, don't they?
Well, of course they do, darling. Of course they do.
Good morning, Jeff. I understand you want to see me.
I do. Sit down, Cal. How's the new baby?
Oh, first rate. Incidentally, thanks for the gift. Joyce is so busy, she just hasn't had a chance to get around to thank you cards.
Oh, that's okay. Cal, I've got a problem, which means you've got a problem. His name is Prentice.
Prentice? Never heard of him.
Prentice is an efficiency expert. A young punk with an MBA knows all the answers.
Oh, yeah. Spare me the time.
Yeah, but we haven't been spared, you and I. He's been looking at my production costs. Your raw material prices are out of line.
I see.
He says International Mineral is 5% cheaper.
Oh, but...
I know. I explained there's a difference in quality and grade between what you've been selling us and what we get from International.
Well, that should have put an end to it.
Clowns like him don't understand that. He gave me a long lecture on how quality is subjective, how advertising can overcome any resistance to the product.
Is this man for real?
He's the wave of the future.
Look, we're down to the bone now in price. You know what Russell will do to me?
I realize the spot, Cal. But this expert Prentice figures we buy so much from you, you just have to hold still for the 5% cut in
I
price.
can't go back to the office and... Look, this guy Prentice, how serious is he?
You better believe him.
How much time do I have?
We've got 60 days supply on hand. You'll have to let me know in a couple of weeks if you can meet International's price.
Yeah.
Believe me, Cal, if it weren't for Prentice...
Yeah, I know. If it weren't for Prentice.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
What's the point in having a baby in the house if you're never going to be home?
I have one more week.
1 more week for what?
Oh, you know for what? To find another major account. To take up the slack for when we lose Jeff's outfit.
That is not your problem.
Joyce, how can you say that?
You just tell Rossler the facts of life.
Joyce, I can't...
He has to decide whether or not Jeff's account and Jeff's volume is worth it.
But it is my account.
It is not your account because it is not your company. You are not paid enough to worry.
If it weren't for this Prentice...
Oh, he's not your problem. He's Jeff's problem. He's Rossler's problem. And if we were getting our fair share of your father's money, we wouldn't have to worry about anything at all.
Oh, Joyce, you're starting that again.
Oh, don't argue with me. I'm on your side. And do you realize you haven't even asked about the baby? Oh, see? We woke him up.
I'm sorry. We shouldn't quarrel like this again.
No, it shouldn't be necessary for us to quarrel at all.
I want to go in and look at the baby, huh?
Yes. Now, heat up your dinner.
Hi, fella. Hey, Junior. Hey. How are you? Joyce.
What is it?
Joyce, come in here, will you? Hey, boy. Everything okay?
What is it?
Look, Joyce, something has to be wrong.
I know what you're going to say.
Well, isn't it obvious?
I took him to the doctor yesterday.
Let's take him to another doctor. Let's take him to a clinic, to a special...
Oh, what do you think I've been doing? It's just that you're so busy night and day with that precious job.
Joyce, how would we live without that precious job of mine?
Oh, sit down and I'll tell you.
Well, what is it? The baby's almost 3 months old. Why doesn't he grow?
Nobody knows. Calvin, I'm so frightened. Something's wrong with him, and nobody knows what.
Well, the doctors keep saying he's healthy.
When is he going to grow?
With the formula, maybe?
Look, we've been all through it. I've tried everything. Nothing seems to help.
Look at him.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
Let him sleep.
Yes, it's all right. Come inside. I've got your dinner.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Did you bring the evening paper?
I left it at the coffee table.
Anything new?
I don't know. I didn't read it. Joyce?
Yeah?
Joyce, you've been aware of something?
What?
I don't know.
Well, then how could I be aware of it?
Well, I'm talking about a kind of a feeling.
Now, will you look at this? Jorgensen's is going out of business.
You know, like there's something in the air. At times, it's almost like electricity. Ever since we brought the baby home.
Well, when I was a little girl, I was practically brought up in Jorgensen. Hello. Well, here's something about... Oh, guess what?
What?
Kiowa Flats.
Kiowa Flats? What does it say?
Says Kiowa Flats residence up in R.
About what?
About...
Well?
Read it.
Oh, you got the paper there. You read it.
Calvin, read it.
It has been discovered that the wilderness territory north of Kiowa Flats has been used secretly as a dumping ground for atomic waste.
Calvin?
At first, authorities denied it, then they insisted that the practice had been stopped.
That's where we found.
Teams of physicians and scientists from the Government Health Service have assured residents that all safety precautions have been met, that there is absolutely no danger.
Calvin? Is that why? Is that why our baby?
I don't know. I don't know.
And we don't know either. You'd think Joyce and Calvin have problems enough without this new possibility. But consider, Calvin and Joyce are average, ordinary people, everyday people, people like ourselves, the kind of people to whom things happen. All kinds of things, as we shall see in Act 3. All accounts agree. In the beginning, there was the void. And then there was the act of creation. And however it was done, there was violence, turbulence, a great burning of fires and gases. And finally, after a while, there was the earth. And in time, us. And here we are. And to what purpose?
Joyce, listen, it says that doctors and scientists have assured the people there is no danger.
Well, that's what they've been saying since the very beginning of this whole atomic business. That there wasn't going to be any such thing as fallout.
Yeah, but they say they've met all safety precautions.
How do they know what safety precautions they need?
Look, Joyce, they're
Now,
scientists.
look, are you trying to convince me or yourself?
Yeah.
You've got an engineering degree.
I haven't really done anything.
Well, maybe that's what's wrong with you. Instead of being an engineer, you became a salesman.
Joyce, you have this genius for changing the subject.
Everything's a part of the same subject.
No, the subject is the most serious thing in the world. Our baby may be infected by radioactive material.
Well, you've got a science background. Tell me how.
Tell you how? By just being there on that ground.
But it couldn't have been there too long.
His parents may have lived in the area.
But then again, they could have been passing through just like we were.
Yes, whatever. But there have been no other reports in that area of abnormal children.
Don't you dare call my child abnormal. Go there now, darling. No. Daddy didn't mean it. No, he didn't. Calvin, tell Junior you didn't mean it. Tell him. You come here and tell him.
I didn't mean it. Son, I didn't mean it.
Oh, there. See? Now you just go back to sleep. That's it. You must never say anything like that again.
But he doesn't understand.
How do you know? A child determines your meaning by the tone of your voice.
Yeah, all right.
Calvin, what could have happened?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You don't want to tell me.
It's only a theory.
I have a right to know.
There's that radioactive material in the ground.
And I know that.
All right. Now, you have this storm. It's not just an ordinary storm.
I remember.
Now, this may sound a little bit flowery.
Well, don't be afraid to say it.
If ever there was an unleashing of primeval forces.
Yes?
Look, I don't know, but this is how it was at the creation. It was radioactive. It was lightning. It was an entire holocaust of tremendous energy. And this is what sparked life itself. And so who knows what it did to this child.
And the doctors look at him and they see nothing. They find nothing. They know nothing. And they say nothing.
What are we going to do?
What can we do?
Can we...
Say it. I insist that you say it since you think it. Say it.
Can we keep him?
He's ours.
But it's obvious he won't grow. He'll always be like this. How will we explain him?
Doesn't matter.
Joyce, do you feel something?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just a feeling...
Of what?
An odd feeling, that's all. Like a force.
What kind of force?
I wish I could explain it.
Well, let's talk about something important. We have a child with a problem. Now, don't interrupt. We're going to need a great deal of money.
Yes, I understand.
I don't think you do. You'll have to get an accounting of your father's estate from Eunice and Herb.
Oh, well, look, Joyce.
I told them to come over here tomorrow night.
But, Joyce...
That's it. Eunice, I asked you to come over here with Herb.
I know you did, but Herb had to fly out to the coast on business.
No, first class, no doubt.
You know Herb has a bad back. He can't sit all cramped in the tourist cabin.
Bad back and all. I bet he brought his golf clubs.
Well, isn't that where business is conducted? On a golf course?
It seems to me the investments from the estate should yield more income.
Herb is doing the best he can during a difficult economic period.
Herb's best is nowhere good enough.
I've had enough of this.
Calvin, are you going to stand by and see all your money go down the drain? Say something. Don't just stand there.
Huh? Oh. Joyce, you feel something in the air.
Calvin?
It's so strange.
Calvin, explain to this woman you married that she cannot call your sister a thief.
It's a force.
Tell her we can go to court.
I feel it inside me.
These nasty suspicions.
It's not exactly a force, but a light. A great light. And I can see so many things.
And tell her what we can do, Calvin.
Yes, of course I will.
Oh, it's about time.
Yes, it is. It's about time somebody helped Eunice.
Helped her?
Poor Eunice. She needs so much help.
What are you talking about?
All of you, your entire being, is calling out for help.
Now look, Calvin.
Joyce, now you must remain very still. And you must not say another harsh or bitter word. Not now, not to Eunice. Not while she's troubled. Eunice, I hear you calling for help. I'll stand by you. I know how it is with you now.
What are you saying?
I know, Eunice, I know.
No, nobody knows.
You never thought to ask me for help because you're the older sister, but it's all right. I know what's in your heart.
No, you don't. You can't.
Yes, I do.
But I never told anyone.
You did, Eunice. You just told me.
What? What did I tell you?
You're wrong. It isn't true.
I don't know what you're saying.
You're saying to yourself that Herb married you for the money.
He did.
Don't say that.
Then why would he marry me?
He loves you, Eunice.
Why would a handsome man like Herb fall in love with me? You should have seen all the beautiful girls who were after him.
I did. None of them were nearly as good as you.
It was the money.
That's what you're thinking. You got him with the money. Therefore, you have to hold him with the money.
Well,
That isn't true. Herb doesn't know anything about money, how to handle it, how to invest it. He's only doing it because he's afraid of you.
I can't believe
You've built him up as a financial genius. He's trying to live up to it. And he can't. He doesn't want to handle the money.
Then why didn't he tell me?
He's afraid to tell you.
Well, how do you know?
Because he told me.
When did he tell you?
Just now.
Now?
Go ahead, Eunice. Do it. Do what you're thinking. You want to get on the next plane for the West Coast. Go to him.
How did you know what
True, isn't it? That's exactly what you're thinking. Tell him he doesn't have to try to be the wolf of Wall Street anymore.
Calvin.
Come on now, don't waste another minute. There's a taxi cab standing at the corner.
Calvin, Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye. Have a good flight.
Calvin, what did you do? You must have taken a course in psychology I never knew about. You analyzed her mind.
I didn't analyze her mind.
Of course you did.
No. I read her mind.
You read her mind?
Well, maybe read isn't quite the right word. I guess it was revealed to me.
Well, All right, darling. Use any word you like. It's the same thing.
No, it isn't the same thing. This is different. It's like a force.
All right. Have it your way.
Come in, Cal.
Hello, Jeff.
Well, this is the crucial time. Can you give us the price cut?
Can I? Sure. Will I? No.
You won't.
Should I tell you why?
Well, doesn't matter.
You really don't want me to give you the cut.
How can you say that?
Because that's what you're saying, Jeff.
I what?
To yourself. You have to press me for the reduction, but you want me to turn you down.
Why would I want you to turn me down?
Well, you know why. So you can go on record as saying that inferior materials ruined the product. And that's what'll get the efficiency expert Prentice out of here.
Look, I never said that to anybody.
But it's what you're saying to yourself, isn't it? Well?
You're right. Prentice figured you'd be too scared to lose the account over 5%.
Yes, I know that. He told me.
He told you?
He also told me that he's not a complete fool. He can't afford to lose out on our material. He'd even pay more for it if he has to.
But I don't understand.
From now on, he has to. There will be an increase of 5%.
5%?
That's very reasonable, considering we haven't raised the price in 3 years.
Prentice will hit the ceiling.
Of course he will. But he'll drop down again and behave himself.
Calvin, I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, I do. It'll all work out. You'll see.
I told you, Calvin, a raise is out of the question.
In that case, I quit.
I'll call your bluff. See the cashier and get your money.
You'll have to do better than 8%.
Now, what are you talking about?
You're talking about the kind of increase you'll offer me to stay on.
You're crazy.
I'm worth 25% more.
I won't hold still for that.
You will. You're even relieved I haven't asked for more.
Now, see here. You have no right to read my mind.
Well, from now on, think good, clean, pure thoughts. And you'll have nothing to be ashamed of. That's all right, baby. Just go to sleep now. That's the way. That's it.
Calvin, is he asleep?
Mm-hmm. Just a moment.
Isn't it marvelous? The way things have worked out since we had the baby.
Yeah.
You straightened out your sister and her husband, and Jeff and Rossler.
Mm-hmm.
I say we. Actually, it's you. You did it all. Calvin, what is it?
I used to think it was a force. But it's more of a light.
Light?
It comes from a baby.
I don't see it.
It's not something you see. You feel it. It comes from a baby. Something was created that night. Something entered the body of this child and made him different.
Oh, please, Calvin.
A superior intelligence born of the storm and the radioactive materials.
No.
And he endows us with the qualities because we sustain and nourish him.
Oh, Calvin, listen to me. You've had a change in personality. You've become stronger, smarter, that's all.
No, Joyce. I feel that I can do anything. Become anybody.
Calvin, I'm scared.
How lucky for me and for everybody that I'm not cruel. Or ambitious.
Oh, now see what you did. You woke him up.
No, my dear. He woke me.
Who is Calvin Spurlock, Jr.? Or we could also ask, what is Calvin Spurlock, Jr.? What happened that night? That violent, stormy night in those mountains filled with radioactive waste? Where did the child come from? And what did actually happen to him? It's all a matter of conjecture, but I shall have an insight for you when I return shortly. What is life? We think of life as we know it. Men, animals, plants. But isn't there room for other forms of life? Forces, ideas, currents, powers? Aren't we actually an intelligence that is supported by a body? Think of a higher intelligence that doesn't need a body as we know it. One that can borrow any handy body that happens to be lying around. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Ann Williams, Jackson Beck, and Hetty Galen. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Have you ever been in the cockpit of a jet plane? Faced that amazing array of instruments, row on row? Everything that science and mathematics can do to make man safe. And yet, when the elements choose to outwit them, the pilots still have to answer the challenge. And of all nature's challenges in the air, the most dreaded is the one known as CAT, clear air turbulence.
I don't like the way the temperature's dropping, Jake. I smell trouble.
We're cleared at this altitude, Chad. No wind shear.
What about clear air turbulence? There have been reports. I knew it. By the good Lord help us, the cat's got us by the tail.
Our mystery drama, The Time Fold, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Paul Hecht. It is sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the sinus medicines, and True Value hardware stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
The Electra's all washed and loaded, and you're on your way. You figured 300 miles the first day, but with all of Electra's luxury and room, you're out 400 miles before you know it. Not only that, but the EPA mileage estimates are 22 highway, 15 city, and 18 combined. That's with the standard 5.7-liter engine and automatic transmission. Of course, your mileage will vary depending on how and where you drive, your car's condition, and how it's equipped. And EPA estimates are lower in California. But it's nice to know that a car with as much prestige and elegance as Electra can also be efficient. Buick Electra, a car that can actually make you look forward to a long trip.
They surely will astound you, the amazing things you see. The cars they built, the wonderful, how can such things be? A little science, a little magic, a little science.
Electra models are equipped with GM-built engines supplied by various divisions. See your dealer for details.
In the field of private executive airplanes, number one is the Silver Streak, a twin-engine jet designed to seat 12 in the utmost luxury, capable of flying 3,000 miles without refueling, fully automatic, a jewel. Feed its computer, the size of a small camera, and except for takeoff and landing, you could rely on automatic pilot. The Barracuda, as this plane is named, is a corporate plane. But no one ever uses it except J. Bruce Proctor. He is the only passenger, with the exception of Meg Chatham, his secretary. Flying the plane are number 1 and 2 boys, pilot Chad Stevens, co-pilot Jake Slade.
How's the weather, Jake?
Wild, Chad, wild.
What?
We get a front eating up the sky. 6-0. It's the big mother.
Well, not so long as we stay clear. This doesn't bother me. It's the other.
Huh? What?
Hold it a minute. XN 743 to Little Rock, VOR. Do you have a weather update, my flight path?
Roger, XN 743. Stand by.
What's a good word?
Well, he put in his nickel. Now we wait for Charlie Computer to answer. Is that possible? CAT canceled?
What do you have to ask for? You can see what's up front.
Well, it isn't always what's up front that counts. Like who's going through that?
Oh, like you said, we bypass.
Yeah, only which way?
VOR, this is 2743.
I read you.
Cancel the CAT.
Well, what about those pilot reports?
No sweat. Light turbulence, 1900 hours central. Commercial 747 to 350, this side of Kansas City. Ditto corporate pilot flying jet over Shreveport at 280, 2010 central. All other flights report no turbulence. Will you follow machine plan or file new flight plan? Notify.
I'll get back to you, VOR.
Chad, what's eating you?
Anytime I hear anything about clear air turbulence, I get goosebumps. You ever ridden any out?
Nope.
Well, me neither. I'm not anxious to try.
So why play Lone Ranger? You got a clean bill of health if you pick up the new MFP.
Yeah, which will bring us into New York pretty near an hour late.
I'll be later if you try to go around the front the other way.
I guess. Okay, I'll swallow my hunches and follow the rest of the sheep. You better tell our boss, the great shepherd, that his little sheep are going to be late tonight.
Yeah, look, why don't you tell Proctor? You handle him better than me.
Not anymore, I don't. Not after the last few flights and the way he's handled Meg.
Hey, hold up, lover boy. Anybody got an eye for that lady, it's got to be me. You're married up and all.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Gone sour again?
Still.
You think Proctor's really making out with Meg?
Proctor doesn't make out with anyone. He just issues a requisition. He owns us all, body and soul.
Oh, he doesn't own me.
Okay, free spirit. Then what are you wasting your life up here in this old cockpit playing second fiddle to Mr. Proctor's uniformed air chauffeur?
Hey, you can't knock the pay, and I like to hang loose. There's too much red tape with the airlines.
Well, you could call your life your own.
You don't like it? Why don't you check out?
Don't knock your elders. I'm too old to go into commercial flying.
At 35?
37. It'd take too long to get seniority and haul down that captain's pay. I have a wife keeps me in debt, remember? All right, go back and tell the boss man we're going to be behind schedule.
He'll blow his stack.
Money can't buy everything.
Yeah, just try to tell him that.
You're the diplomat. Besides, I want some privacy.
For what?
I want to call the wife.
Meg, build me another scotch.
Yes, J.V.
How about one for you?
Oh, no, not while I'm working. I mean, as a secretary.
1 hour out of Houston, and we're still working on these merger papers.
Oh, why bother with New York steel and casing? That's small potatoes.
Because once I get that pokey little firm in my hip pocket, then International's got to come to me on its knees. And once I get them, I'm pretty near as big as I want to be.
And how big is big?
The most. Number one. I got a hind end don't fit too comfortable in anything short of the catbird seat.
I guess we all ought to know that by now. Here's your drink.
A little short on scotch and long on ice.
Oh, I thought you might like to try something in moderation. Tell me, what are you going to do when you die, J.B.?
What the devil are you talking about? I'm not planning to die.
Oh, I don't mean right away, but that's one deal you can't buy yourself out of, as it must to all men.
You know, I don't know what the Sam Hill's got into you lately, Meg, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't lay out all I do on you to get sniped at. If you think you can... Yes, Slade, what do you want?
Excuse me, sir, but Skipper asked me to tell you we've got some weather we got to go around. We're going to get into New York about an hour late.
No, that's no good. I got a meeting with my lawyer as soon as the plane lands.
can't we climb over the stuff?
It's too high, Mr. Proctor. This is a 60,000-foot front.
Then go through it.
You're in that much hurry to mount the throne?
Forget it, Meg. This is business. Business is time, and time is money. Slade, no way we can beat it?
When the man upstairs makes the deal, no, sir.
No shortcuts.
Well, you'd have to talk that over with the skipper.
I might just do that right now.
Give him a couple of minutes, sir. He's just busy realigning the course.
Where are you calling from, Chad?
What do you mean, where am I calling from, Alice? Isn't that obvious? 33,000 feet over Shreveport. And would you mind telling me where you were when I called before you left Houston?
Minding my own business, I expect.
Yeah, you were so tied up you couldn't answer the phone, huh?
Maybe I wasn't home.
Look, let's not play games. Just wanted to let you know we should be at LaGuardia around 11 and to ask you to please pick me up at the usual place.
Oh, just like that. I expected you home for dinner.
Did you? Then why didn't you answer the phone when I tried to call you to tell you I wouldn't make it?
I went down to the store for cigarettes or something.
Or something, Alice, huh? You're not drinking again, huh?
Same old thing. You can't trust me.
Alice, are you going to meet me at the field?
Maybe. I've nothing better to do.
Never mind. I'll grab the limo or a cab, but I'll be home in a few hours. And then we can...
Well, don't hurry on my account. Maybe I'll be around, maybe not. What difference does it make anymore? We got nothing left.
Oh, we back to that again.
We never left it.
Well, why don't you come right out and say it? You want a divorce.
Only on my terms, lover.
You can't expect me to sit back and let you take me 6 ways from nowhere.
Why not? Didn't you, me?
Alice, come on. Just because we've lost whatever we once had, we don't have to fight dirty, do we? Not us.
Then cut me loose.
On your terms.
Only on my terms. I want it all, lover. Now, why don't you find your own way home?
Alice? Alice? It's kicking up. Whew. Look at that.
Hey, Jake. Yes, Skip, right there. Hey, how's it going?
I don't know.
Maybe we're kicking around quite a bit on my way up for it.
Now, that's just loose turbulence around the edge of the front. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, so what does?
I don't know. Get your phones on. Pull in Kansas City and get me a weather update.
Roger. Look, what's got you so steamy?
Hunch. The wrong vibes. Look at that outside temperature, how it's dropping.
So what? Why should
No, forget it. Just get me that weather report.
Roger. This is XN 743 to Flight Service Station. Request weather information on our new heading. We are at 330, bearing 320. Repeat, that is 320. Are we still at same segment? Head aboard.
Hey, Meg, how'd you like to build me another scotch?
To stoke you so you can keep knocking out enough ideas to gobble up the world? Or to relax?
Oh, we sifted through all the papers. It's time for fun games.
In that case, you got your scotch.
You'll join me?
I just might.
Sometimes you even like me, don't you?
That's a fine question to ask a woman who...
I want you to be different. Now, I can buy all of that.
I know. You bought me.
Now, don't say that, Meg.
No, it's true. Well, I didn't think so at first. But then the sun was in my eyes.
Huh?
There's a wild glory in absolute power, J.B. It dazzles the subjects. Like Louis XIV did.
You're trying to make fun of me again.
No, not really. Here. Want to drink a toast?
Sure. To what?
To thanks. So many thanks. And farewell.
To
To me.
No way.
Oh, why not, J.B.? We're at a dead end. It didn't work for us.
It works for me as long as I say it does. No one walks out on me.
Well, I'm not walking out. I just want to shake hands and agree to end a bargain.
Not until I'm ready. You know too much about me, lover. You're too dangerous to let go.
How can you stop me if I want to?
You'd be surprised how many ways, if I ever made up my mind to use them.
I don't believe it.
Hey, what is it, Skipper?
The temperature, it's dropped again.
We've left the front behind. There's only light turbulence.
I know, but something's out there.
Hey, what are you doing?
Cutting airspeed. What do you read?
Mach 8, 245. But with all the hurry, what?
Did you press the call button, Chad?
Yeah, Meg, I want you to secure everything back in the cabin and the galley. Belt yourself in with the big boss.
Oh, I just mixed a drink.
Well, dump it. Get rid of the glasses and do as I say.
But we just passed the front. The sky's as blue as the 4th of July.
Let's not mess around, Meg. I'm preparing for severe air turbulence, and you'd better get back inside pronto.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Hey, come on, Chad. What's eating you?
It's a hunch. You know where I got my schooling? Barnstorming, stunt flying, ever since I came out of Korea and went civilian. I love all these instruments. And for all they feed into my brain, I still fly by what's at the other end of my spine. And when that aches, when I feel my backside's in a bucket, I'll fly by that every time.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I smelled it. Severe air turbulence. Hang in with me, Jake. It's trying to take the stick out of my hands.
We must have shot up 1,000 feet. The updraft's wild. Watch your trim.
I'm holding.
Oh, no, you're not. You're upside down. We're in a dive.
You're disoriented, Jake. We're climbing.
You've got to be crazy.
Check your instruments. Come on, help me bring her nose down.
Roger. Holy mother, will you look at the wings shake? They'll throw the engines right out of their mount. Oh, there goes one of them, I think.
Jake, help me get her nose down. She stalled out. Now we dive. Hang in there. We're going into a spin.
Four people in a modern aircraft, equipped with every safety device and instrument to protect lives, caught in the pilot's dread, the phenomenon known as clear air turbulence, or more simply, CAT, spinning as helplessly as a bullet, but without any destination or target, and doomed to end up in a world beyond our own. I shall return shortly with Act 2.
This year, cut down on your yard work as you cut your lawn. Hi, Pat Summerall to tell you True Value Hardware stores offer the Jacobson self-propelled 20-inch twin-blade mulching mower. It makes yard work easier by turning grass clippings into lawn food and by eliminating bagging and raking. The twin blades cut and recut your grass into tiny pieces that disappear into your lawn, decompose quickly, and become vital nutrients for the soil. So as you cut your grass, you're helping fertilize the lawn as well as eliminating bagging and raking problems. And the Jacobson 20-inch mulcher from True Value Hardware stores comes with another exclusive feature to make your yard work easier. Its power burst handle gives extra engine power to help cut through long, tough, or wet grass quickly and easily and without stalling. So cut down on yard work as you cut your grass with the Jacobson 28 self-propelled twin-blade mulcher. It's just $269.95 at participating True Value Hardware stores.
Now that the cat's out of the bag, I think I should say a few words about this acronym, the three letters that spell out clear air turbulence. It's a very rare phenomenon, and every commercial pilot is trained to react instinctively to its unexpected appearance. But like every other cataclysm in nature, sometimes it's beyond mechanical or human control. The air shock has sent the plane into a high-speed stall. As it whirls and falls, the instruments vibrate violently. Impossible to read.
Skipper, what can we do?
Hit left rather hard as you can. Nose up.
She's lead. It's all manual.
Bust the gut. It's the only chance we have.
What? Damn briefcase hit me right on the head.
Never mind your head. What you're trying to say right now is your...
What was that?
I don't know.
We're not in a dive anymore.
And we're out of the spin.
Look out for the briefcase.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. It's just hanging there in midair.
Hey, look outside. bright sunlight.
Well, it can't be. We were coming up on 2100 hours. It was night.
Well, it isn't anymore. Hey, look at the controls. They're slack.
Well, maybe the cable snapped if we're out of electric power.
No, I don't think so. Have a gander at the instruments.
Holy cow. They're crazy. They just don't read. How come? Did every system, all the backups blew?
I don't know. I don't think so. But what I guess is... I'm afraid to say.
What, Chad?
We're in free flight. I don't know how. But somewhere we spun right through a hole out of the atmosphere and ended up in space.
Are you nuts?
If you had just one point of reference after a blind flight, what would you guess the only land mass we could see might be?
Where?
About 10 o'clock, right off to the left.
Well, we were only at 33,000. That couldn't be...
The Earth? No. No way. Ah, but you know what it is just as well as I do.
The moon.
Yeah, that's just what I read. Look at the configuration.
But that's crazy, Chad. What are we, dreaming or dead or what?
I think we're in free orbit around the moon.
Come on, how? From 33,000 feet to nearly 90 million miles in 1 second, how?
Maybe it wasn't CAT after all. Maybe we just fell through a hole in space, got folded up in the time warp. Whatever's happened, we got to get busy. First, there's too much pressure in this cabin. We got to release it before we just plain disintegrate.
Okay, Ken.
Why not take it easy, real slow.
Roger.
And not too much. We have to hang on to all the oxygen we have.
What for, if you're right? All we're with now is the insurance.
Well, we can try to get the engines turning over.
But no atmosphere? Well, for what?
We're yawing pretty badly. We could get her on an even keel. I'm going to try to fire them. Meanwhile, you better check aft and see what happened to Meg and the big wheel.
JB?
Huh?
You all right?
Yeah, certainly. Hey, there was some kicking around. I'm going to have a few words with Chad Stevens.
Oh, why do you have to automatically blame Chad?
He's flying the plane, isn't he? Who else would I blame?
Well, it seems to me, thanks to Chad's foresight in belting us in, that we're lucky to be alive.
Yeah, it's what I pay him for. And I pay him enough so he doesn't have to get caught in them.
Well, you were the one who didn't want him to go around.
I'm not going to argue with you. Let's get out of our seatbelts.
Well, don't you think we should wait till we're released?
I don't have to take orders from anyone. And I'm getting a little tired of...
JB, what is it?
What the devil?
Well, now, what's wrong?
It's like I'm floating. Don't unbuckle your belt.
Why not?
I can't tell you, except move your arm. Maybe you'll see. It's as if we didn't have any weight at all anymore.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But what... But Jake, what's the matter?
Look, I'll try to explain that in a moment best I can. I don't really understand myself, but until we all get belted down, nothing's going to make much sense.
When I belt myself down again, it's going to be beside the so-called pilot of this plane. Now, I want to know what's going on straight from the horse's mouth. I demand to know what's happening.
Just take up on your belt and sit back, Mr. Proctor. Hollering isn't going to help.
Where are we? How late are we going to be into New York?
All right, first questions first. Where are we, sir? Just an educated guess? In orbit around the moon.
Are you out of your mind?
I don't know. What I suspect is I'm out of our world.
Now, what the deuce does that mean?
Well, at the least, I don't think we're on our way to LaGuardia Airport in New York.
Then where are we on our way to?
Infinity. You know, Mr. Proctor, if I were a deeply religious man, I would say that all four of us on this plane were on the way to meet our Maker.
No, there's no question, Meg. We're in free flight somehow.
How, Jake?
Search me. Chad says we fell through a hole in the time warp.
What?
But I don't even know what that means. All I do know is where we are right now.
Where?
In orbit about the moon.
Well, can we land there?
And this craft, forget it.
Well, then what's going to happen to us?
That's the question none of us should ask, honey. Because I'm sure none of us wants the answer.
How long?
Oh, 48, 72 hours, as long as the oxygen lasts.
We can't get back to Earth?
How? If we really are in moon orbit, no way. No way we can get this crate back home.
I'd like to talk to Chad.
He won't tell you any different.
Well, that's not what I'd like to talk to him about.
Where are you going, Mike?
That's a good question, J.B., since I have to float and bump. I don't seem to have much control.
None of us do. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Who does? Oh, where are you going?
Back for a drink. If I can ever make the galley. Why don't you build one for me? Hmm?
Build your own, J.B. I've got other fish to fry.
Just relax. Let yourself go, Meg.
It's so long since I could do that, I've forgotten how.
Well, it's never too late to learn.
Except now.
Relaxing is a full-time job. There we are. You're almost in Jake's chair. Here. Let me help you with a seatbelt.
No, I don't need a seatbelt. This flight's smooth as honey.
Oh, well, you'll need it to hold you down.
Oh.
Won't you? There you are. Now, what can I do for you?
You can level with me, Chad. It's that important.
Okay.
What's happened to us?
I don't know.
Jake said something about a hole in the sky.
And the fourth dimension has to be involved somehow. By our standards, you don't travel 90 million miles in a second or two.
You think we did?
I don't know of any other explanation.
And what happens now?
We're drifting in orbit. Even if I had the kind of engines I need in this aircraft under normal conditions, we couldn't re-enter the Earth's atmosphere, or even the moon.
What?
Well, we'll last as long as the oxygen lasts.
How long?
I honestly don't know, Meg. 24 hours, maybe. Not more than 48.
Then we're going to die?
You don't expect me to answer that.
Except you did. It was something I had to know. Chad?
Yeah?
We could have fussed around, as we have. And nothing would ever have happened because neither of us could make it happen. Chad?
Yeah?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But I couldn't start it.
Oh, you had to wait for me.
I guess maybe I just prayed.
It wasn't because I was scared of him.
And what?
You and your conscience. What you were married to.
Well, she is my wife.
In name. What do you owe her?
Everything I own.
Oh, well, give it to her. What does it matter? Do you own yourself?
What?
I didn't. I sold myself. And I want to buy it back. My self-respect.
Is that all?
Oh, no. My whole soul. Just what you ought to do, Chad. So we can be together for good. I'm not ashamed. If there ever was a time and a place to say it, it's now. I love you. And in whatever time is left, I wish to heaven you could say it back to me that you love me.
I never thought I'd have the chance, but... Yes, now I have.
Alexander.
Hold it. Hold it a minute. What? What is that?
What is it, Chad?
I've raised something on the radio. Yes? Yes, would you repeat, please?
This is Major Alexander speaking. Goodspeed 1, Moon Constellation. Welcome.
Acknowledge. We welcome contact. We thought we'd bought it.
Could you repeat that, please?
We thought we were out of touch with anyone. We have oxygen supply for less than 2 days. You are our only hope of survival.
What are you, military, pro-craft, commercial flight?
No, none of these. We've had an accident. A private flight, lost in unaccountable weather conditions.
As we know, we have suspected that you were sucked in through the horn.
What? Repeat, please.
The horn. We will not explain now. We must make preparations for your landing.
Where? On the moon?
You could not maintain life there. Besides, you will need some approximation of Earth's atmosphere to land your obsolete craft.
Obsolete?
That's something else we can discuss later. Do you have reserve fuel?
Well, enough for, say, 1.5 hours of normal flying under conditions as I understand them.
Then you have more than enough to land at Goodspeed 1.
I am not familiar with that airport.
Not surprising.
Where is it located? The Earth? The Moon?
Neither. It is a self-contained space station, one of the worlds of the future.
I don't understand.
We don't expect you to. Just put yourselves in our hands, and you will be safe.
You realize that I am apparently in space in an aircraft not equipped to handle this medium.
That is no problem for us. Let us bring you in by electric magnetic force field controls.
Hey, Chad, did you see it? There's some great big UFO right off the starboard. It's spinning like a top.
Well, I not only see it, I'm talking with it. How do I identify you?
Goodspeed 1. Release all your controls, and we will bring you home. Stand by your radio to start engines once we are inside of the envelope.
The envelope?
Certainly. You need air to land just as much as you need it to breathe. So do we. Keep this channel open.
Suspended in space, one of our most sophisticated airplanes hangs out of its element on the edge of death. 4 people inside it rely on the atmosphere to remain alive. Suddenly, a voice from space is more than disembodied. It extends a helping hand. Who of us would not choose it, but at the same time, fear the consequences? I shall return shortly with Act 3.
I want that sinus medicine.
Headache tablet?
No, it relieves headache and congestion, internal sinus pressure, and postnasal drip. And it has added strength.
You mean added strength sign-off?
Exactly.
Added strength sign-off tablets give you pure aspirin plus 50% more sinus drainer.
To help sinus pain while you drain.
Right. And more sinus dryer for postnasal drip.
Added strength sign-off.
The sinus medicine in the bright red box. Take when needed, only as directed.
SINEOFF. Sign-off.
Can you imagine the terror of having been catapulted into an accident in the air, only to find that instead of crashing to Earth in flames and disaster, you are somehow suspended in space, in a vehicle not suited for this element, and with a rapidly diminishing supply of the air you need to breathe? Small wonder that you would grasp at any hope of staying alive.
Now you are inside the envelope, XN743. You are now in normal flight posture. Activate your engines.
Roger. How about that?
Very good. Now take your normal declination and follow the tower's instructions in.
Where am I landing?
As I told you before, station Goodspeed 1. And have no fears. We may be new to you in space, but believe me, we are very little different once you bring your spacecraft to our land. If you want it, you are coming home. Approach control.
This is XN743.
We have you, XN743. You are 1,500 feet from threshold, 50 feet high, and hot.
Hey, Chad, the airspeed is 17 knots too high.
Oh, let's hope there's plenty of concrete.
Well, maybe we should go around.
We're out of fuel. This is it.
You better pull back on the thrust.
You touch those and I'll break your arm. Now, just hold on to your hat.
Welcome to Goodspeed 1. I am Major Alexander.
And I'm J. Bruce Proctor, and I can't waste any time. How soon can we get a connecting flight?
Oh, I don't think you quite realize where you are, Mr. Proctor.
So tell me.
You are now on Space Station Number 1, named at its inception as Goodspeed 1. From here, the only connecting flights are to the moon and such other stopovers as you might select in our area.
What are you talking about? I want to get home to Earth.
Many other people in your position have.
I don't think you quite understand. Tomorrow morning, I have a meeting with my lawyers and all the other people from International Ore and Carbide. My deal has to be firmed up by the end of May. And that's the day after tomorrow.
Oh, what year is that?
Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. This year, 1978.
Oh, then I think you can stop worrying about the whole deal. It's ancient history. You see, This is 2978.
What? But last night before I flight... What did you say? 2978.
I don't blame you for being surprised, sir. It's the consequence of falling through a time fold. The older we get, we do nod now and then and lose a few precious moments, huh? It must be catastrophic to wake up suddenly and realize that somewhere we've lost 1,000 years. I'd like to have a few words with you, Captain, if I may.
Well, that suits me, Major Alexander. I'd like to have a couple with you. Where's Mr. Proctor?
I'm afraid I had to have him temporarily restrained. One of our doctors is treating him now.
Restrained?
For his own good. He has a heart condition, or did you know?
Well, I knew he was hypertense.
He's had at least one coronary. He should be more careful. Well, the man has no control.
What's bugging him now?
His belief that we are making a prisoner out of him, that is not true. I hope you understand that.
Well, we are confined to the plane.
You are quarantined, Captain Stevens, that is all. You must understand that this is a controlled environment. After nearly 1,000 years, we have finally managed to make our population almost 100% disease-free. We have no infectious or contagious disorders and have made gigantic strides against the normal systemic ravages of old age. This is a far different world from yours, with its poisons, its savage wear and tear, its bent for destruction.
What is your world like out there, Major?
Let's see. You are from the 20th century, 1978, correct?
Yes.
Then you know nothing, of course, of the history of space stations like this, or colony orbits, as we call them.
No. There's been talk and speculation about establishing them, but, of course, none have ever been started. Hadn't been before.
I can understand your problem with time folds. Even we are just getting used to them.
I beg your pardon?
Intergalactic flights are just moving out of the experimental stage now. It's possible to go to Centauri 4 now, for example. But the time lag there is really a bummer. Knocks you out. It's approximately another 1,000 years.
You're kidding.
Not at all.
Well, you were going to tell me something about the history of, what do you call this?
Goodspeed 1.
Yeah.
We were the first station, you see.
When was that?
Oh, back in your millennium, around 1990, I think. Maybe a couple of years later. Of course, it was nothing like it is now. Then it was just an experiment to collect and store solar power to bring cheap energy to Earth.
You deliver energy to Earth now?
Earth? That burnt-out cinder for what?
Burnt-out cinder?
Well, I'm afraid Earth moved too late to develop energy. By the middle of the 21st century, it choked itself to death on ecological poison.
Well, how did you and the other colonies you mentioned grow so large?
Well, what would your choice have been? Our colonies grew by leaps and bounds. The waiting lists grew longer and longer. Here on Goodspeed, we rotate at such a controlled speed that gravity is reproduced within the envelope that encloses us. Our grass is always green. We live in a temperature like that of Hawaii, and the air we breathe is pure. We are, insofar as it is possible, all of one class. We're as close to utopia, I suppose, as man can come.
And we can be part of this.
Once you're decontaminated, I would think so. Oh, our immigration laws are necessarily strict, but yours is an unusual case. However, the question may be academic.
Oh, why?
Because your employer is adamant that he must return to Earth.
The burnt-out cinder.
Not that Earth, no. The one you left.
Yes, but that's impossible.
Not if you move quickly. I won't go into scientific details, but that is why I wanted to talk to you. If we are to take advantage of the time fold that brought you here to return you, there is no time to lose. Now, as captain of the ship, it is entirely up to you. I can give you 1 hour to talk it over with the others, but no more.
You're not going to try to get back, Chad?
The big man's orders, Meg. He pays my salary. What else can I do?
Well, stay here. Don't you know what it could mean?
Yes. I know.
We'd all be free. We could live our own lives. It'd be like a second chance, a chance to live down the mistakes.
I understand.
Well, isn't that what you want?
It's not what I want. It's what Mr. Proctor wants.
Oh, you can't be serious. What about what I want? What Jake wants?
Jake doesn't care where he lives.
And me?
Oh, you could be your own woman anywhere.
Well, I'm not now.
Bought and paid for. Maybe it'd be the same here.
No. Oh, Chad, don't you see? I'd be free here. He can't control me. And you're not free if you go back. You're only going back to her.
To Alice? Oh, no. No, never. That's over.
Well, she'll take you for everything you have.
Okay, let her. We could manage somehow.
If you stole me from J.B., he'd break us both, grind us to powder.
We can still take the chance.
Why, Chad? Why?
Because if you and I are going anywhere, Meg, it has to be because we fought for it, not ran away from it. It has to be a matter of conscience. I have to go back. I have to live with myself. Maybe you should stay.
No. No, darling. You're right. I have a conscience, too, that needs quite a bit of polishing. No, we'll go back together and face whatever has to be. God willing, it'll work out for us.
We are circling you now, Captain Stevens, and drawing you by magnetic field toward the time-fold.
Roger, I read you.
Now, we cannot guarantee your safe re-entry back to the last century. So, if you, or any of you, wish to change your mind, this is it.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
He's giving us a last chance to back out, sir.
Tell him absolutely not. We don't belong in this Jim Crack fantasy world. We belong in the real one.
Well, that's your decision, J.B. The others are entitled to theirs. Meg?
Are you going back, Chad?
Yes, I am.
Then so am I.
Okay. Jake?
How can you fly a plane through all that flak without me, old buddy? Besides, I either want to be best man or give away the bride.
Did you read me, Captain Stevens? I said this was your last chance to stay.
I read you, sir. And our thanks for all you have done. But our decision is to return.
Very well. Fire up your engines.
Roger. Engine start completed.
We'll start the countdown at 30. Bon voyage and good luck. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Synchronize. Coming up 30 on zip.
Read 30.
29. 28.
Get back and get belted in. J.B., Meg?
Go ahead, Meg. I heard what your co-pilot buddy said, Stevens. I just want you to know, if we get back, I'll break you in two before I ever let you take Meg away from me.
I hope I never have to sweat anything like that out again.
Me too. But we lived through it.
Hey, Chad.
Yeah?
Did I go off on some sort of a crazy trip or...
The Major? Good speed one? I don't know. Doesn't seem very real now, does it?
Oh, easy, man, easy. Only, what about you and Meg?
Oh, that? That's for real.
How are you going to handle the heavyweight?
I don't know. Take over. And better check back in the cabin.
Okay, take your time. I feel 1,000 years younger and ready for anything.
Chad, quick.
What is it, Meg?
J.B., I think it was his heart. It was just too much.
What? Is he dead?
Well, right after we hit the turbulence, he just sort of hunched over. He made this terrible sound and slumped. The way we were being thrown around, I couldn't get to him. Oh, Chad.
Yes, dear.
I feel terrible. I wished him dead so often.
No, Meg, he wished this on himself.
I wonder.
What do you mean?
It's like a gift from God. for us?
Yeah. Or the answer to a prayer. You know, you said, God willing, it'll work out for us. Meg, it seems like 1,000 years, but we finally found our way home.
Well, there's quite a little tale to muse over. The fact of CAT is real enough, but what was all the rest? Real or imagined? Does that really matter in the larger sense? All of our travelers returned safely from beyond whatever veil they penetrated, except one. And there will be few to measure the death of such a selfish man. I'll be back shortly. By the time you hear this program, or shortly after, the first experimental space station should have been placed in orbit. Of course, it'll be small, but it's a beginning. With the Earth's desperate need for new sources of energy, it doesn't stretch the imagination to think that within 1,000 years, colonies like Godspeed 1 will not only exist, but will proliferate. Unfortunately, neither you nor I will be there to check the statement. But wouldn't you consider it a good bet? Our cast included Paul Hecht, Ian Martin, Evie Juster, and Fred Gwynn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Do you believe in monsters? They exist, you know. The Irish giant in the Museum of Trinity College, Dublin. Dwarfs, which are stronger and live longer and usually have strong passions and acute intellect. The fabulous monsters of Guyana near Lake Parima, sketched in 1663 by Joost Segelman in his collection of voyages. Those are just a few examples which will lend credence to the story we're about to hear.
I saw it, Billy Lee. I saw it. I saw the thing.
Take it easy. You're shaking like an aspen leaf. How come you even went near Dead Lake? Well, you know better. Things disappear there. What got into you?
One of my heifers wandered away. I saw him grazing down toward the lake. I just plumb forgot about the stories and went after him. When I got within 100 yards of him, the heifer was on the shore, drinking. And that's when it came out of the water and grabbed him. The heifer disappeared. He bellowed, Billy Lee. It was horrible.
Our mystery drama, The Horror of Dead Lake, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars William Prince and Gordon Gould. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Since the earliest times, monstrosities have attracted attention and have engendered the cloying fear we experience in the presence of the unnatural. The Loch Ness Monster, for example. Is it fact or fiction?
the search for it still goes on. Cyclops? The monster with one eye? Oh, there undoubtedly was such a creature, because there still are. Really. At a point where the nose sticks out from the forehead, there's a single orbital cavity with an eye in it. Well, in this tale, we encounter another deviate from nature when we discover the hideous thing that inhabits the dead lake.
Claude,
Yes?
was it all right? Not too grim?
No, it was all right.
I know how much you loved your father.
He lived a long life, and he didn't suffer. The lawyer went over things and assigned them to me. The savings, the old house, that kind of thing. It was sad, come to think of it. But it's over now. You know, Polly, there's something I never told you because I'd forgotten about it. So had my dad, for that matter.
Oh? A castle in Spain? A map where the treasure's buried?
You know, you're not so far off at that. My dad left me 50 acres of land near a small town in Florida, Orisville.
50 acres?
Mm-hmm.
And with land down there selling for a fortune?
Well, not this land. There's something funny about it. A long time ago, back in the early part of the 18th century, a certain Silas Baxter, an ancestor of mine, was, I kid you not, a pirate.
Claude.
He must have run a pretty good ship, because when he left the sea, he bought those 50 acres and built himself a castle. He called it the Captain's Doubloon.
A castle?
Oh, not a great big one, but big enough. The history of the Captain's Doubloon has been handed down from one Baxter to another. It was among my father's papers.
I see.
What I've been left is the Captain's Doubloon in a state of ruin, the acreage, and something named Dead Lake.
Why?
Because nothing lives in it.
That's creepy.
My father never had any interest in the property. I don't know if he ever saw it. But we do own a ruined castle and 50 acres of land.
With a dead lake where nothing lives.
That's right.
Claude, we ought to sell it.
I think so, too.
You know, it's funny nobody has ever wanted to buy it.
Maybe they did. But my father never said anything about it to me.
Dead lake. Claude.
Yeah?
Let's go see it.
You mean it?
Sure. Florida's no big trip from Philadelphia. Can you get time off from your job?
I think so. I could take off Friday, and we could have most of Friday and the weekend. I can't promise anything, Polly. The Captain's Doubloon is a ruin. Maybe the acreage is worthless.
But what about Dead Lake? I'd like to know why it's dead. Wouldn't you?
Yes. Tell you what I'll do. I'll telephone the lawyer who settled my father's estate. Maybe he can give me the name of someone to see when we reach Orisville. I don't think Orisville's much more than a widening in the road.
I'm so excited. A deserted old castle. A dead lake. Makes chills run up and down my back.
Well, Mr. Micah, and how are you, sir?
Quite well, I thank you. Here is my food list. Can you also obtain the chemicals I've written down here?
Oh, yes, sir. No problem. I'll have one of the boys drive over to collect. I gotta pay him, of course.
I understand. I will give you these. I have before.
Yes, sir, you sure have. Doubloons. My goodness, what pretty coins.
Solid gold.
Mind if I ask you something, Professor? Johnny Reed was in here yesterday. He's scared white. A heifer of his wandered down to the shore of Dead Lake, and Johnny said some kind of thing. Grabbed it, dragged it under the water. Johnny said it bellowed something terrible. Did you hear it? You know anything about it?
It is wise to stay away from the lake. I do not go near it. I remain in the castle and do my work.
Well, maybe not for long, Professor. You've been squatting there so long, I guess you feel you own the place. But the real owner's coming to Orisville Friday afternoon, tomorrow. A fellow named Baxter. Same as Captain Silas Baxter. Stole all them doubloons from the Spanish. Like these you just gave me.
I have found a few.
Well, where'll you go? Baxter tells you to get out.
I will have no choice. I would leave. He will discover that the property is worthless. When he goes home, I will return.
Maybe. You got this idea of developing the land and selling it for home sites.
You have tried to do that before, Mr. Billy Lee.
I sure did. Those persons I drove over to look at the land never did find their child.
Quicksand.
Not according to the sheriff and his men. They scoured, dredged the lake. All they found was some of the child's clothes.
Yes, regrettable. The lake is dangerous.
Why?
There are unknown things in nature. It is better to let them remain unknown. Now, I will return tonight for my supplies.
Oh, hello there, Professor.
Good morning.
I tell you, Billy Lee, he gives me the creeps.
He may be gone soon, Johnny.
Yeah? How come?
New owner's arriving tomorrow. Named Baxter.
I can't say I'll be sorry to see Professor Micah go. He's in league with the devil. You remember that parrot?
Oh, I sure do. Grew to have a wingspan of 10 feet. Vicious thing. I remember we all went out and gunned it down. A horrible thing.
Where did it come from? His experiments? That was just an ordinary little old parrot, no bigger than a crow. You saw what it became. Micah did that. He's always experimenting with something.
Look here.
More doubloons. Wonder how many he's got.
Just a few, he says.
Old Silas Baxter's supposed to have had thousands of them. But even if that old room's full of them, I wouldn't go near it with an army.
You gotten over your scare?
No, and I never will. That was the awfulest thing I ever saw, that poor heifer being pulled under the water by some thing.
Now, what did it look like?
What I saw of it was a kind of red color, round and fat, and it had horns kind of sticking out front like feelers.
There ain't no such thing, Johnny.
Back up on that, Billy Lee. I saw the thing. You say the new owner's showing up tomorrow?
That's right. His wife. Staying in my room's upstairs.
You take them over to their property?
Well, expect so.
And let me tell you, stay away from the lake and keep them away from it, too.
The room's lovely, Mr. Harrison.
Oh, Billy Lee. Oh, I'm pleased you like it, Miss Baxter. It's fine. I like your store, too. Oh, it ain't much. Just a general store. Got just about everything in it that poked around your teeth. Well, it's very nice. Not bad for a one-horse town. Horseville isn't much, but those of us who've been here all our lives, we like it. You want excitement. I'll have to get close by. St. Augustine's only 40 miles away.
Nice country. We landed at St. Augustine and drove down. I enjoyed it.
There's lots of pine, isn't there?
Oh, sure is. Paper pulp. It's big business down there. And cattle. He's a rancher now. Hi, Johnny.
Oh.
Meet Mr. and Mrs. Baxter.
Hello.
Johnny Reed.
How do you do?
Reed. How are you?
You really interested in the captain's doubloon, Mr. Baxter?
Well, I don't know. It's my property. I might want to sell it off or interest some developer. I should think it would be worth quite a fair amount of money.
You look skeptical, Mr. Harrison. Why are you shaking your head?
No, don't go scaring him, Johnny.
That's just what I'm going to do. It's not fair to keep him ignorant.
Is it Dead Lake?
Now, how did you guess that, ma'am?
Well, the name. There's something spooky about a lake that's dead.
It's dead all right, except for one thing. There's something in it. Something I saw with my own eyes, and it's really something terrible.
Oh, come on, Mr. Reed.
I don't blame you, Mr. Baxter, for looking at me as if I'm escaped from the mental home. But a few evenings ago, one of our herd, a nice little heifer, went to the edge of the water of Dead Lake, and some awful thing grabbed it and dragged it under.
A thing? What's a thing?
Nobody knows, Mr. Baxter, but Johnny saw something. And strange things have happened down there before. Oh, and another thing, Mr. Baxter. For over 30 years, A squatter's been living in the ruins of the castle. A man named Micah. He was a professor. I'll tell you about him when we drive out. Spoke to him yesterday morning and said he'd probably have to clear out. He agreed, but you'll meet him.
A professor? And he's a squatter? What does he do?
You'll excuse me for saying it, Miss Baxter. I think he consorts with the devil.
Oh, that's a little hard to believe in this day, Mr. Harrison. He's some kind of scientist. Always sending for chemicals to Palatka, to St. Augustine. He's, now what did he call himself? An something or other.
Embryologist?
What's that called?
It's a branch of science concerned with the formation and development of the embryo. Teratology is the study of deviations from the normal.
By golly, that explains the parrot with the 10-foot wingspread.
What? It's the truth. I can swear to that, Mr. Baxter. Half the village went gunning for it. We shot it down.
Oh, it's not possible.
Yeah, neither is that thing that lives in Dead Lake.
What do we know about what exists at the bottom of the oceans? What prehistoric creatures live there concealed from our sight and knowledge? Monsters? Probably. There still are phenomena which we have not fathomed. What is that thing at the bottom of Dead Lake? We will encounter it when I return with Act 2. The subject is monsters. We seldom think about them, if we ever do, but there are monsters all the same. They are, in fact, studied in zoology under a special branch named tetralogy, concerned with deviations from the normal in the embryo. When deviations occur, the result can be a monster. Primitive man believed that a monster was the result of a woman's pact with Satan. Nonsense, of course. But the fact of the monster remains.
What beautiful little birds you are. Which one of you will it be today? I have grown attached to all of you, but it must eat. An immutable law of nature. One feeds upon another, and that is how I learn. And that is what I live for, to learn. The great plant must live, and it is a carnivore.
Claude. Bruin is right. The captain's doubloon isn't a castle, it's a heap of rubble. One turret sort of standing, the rest caved in.
Professor's at home. Smoke rising from the chimney.
Strange smell.
Acrid. It's the chemicals. He's always experimenting with something.
You been here before, Billy Lee?
Oh, not to go inside. I've been around the grounds, but like the rest of us in Orisville, I don't feel comfortable here.
Well, we've seen it, Polly. Maybe we should forget it and go home. That's what the dog thinks, don't you, Binks?
But we've come all the way from Philadelphia, Claude. We ought to meet this professor and see what it's like inside. And ask him about those doubloons he brings to Billy Lee for food.
What do you say, Billy Lee?
Well, I guess I don't have to say anything. There's the professor now. Afternoon, Professor.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Baxter.
That's right. This is Baxter. Your dog, Binks.
How do you do?
Yes, the dog.
I'm the legal owner of all this property, Professor Micah.
I do not question it, Mr. Baxter. And I am an interloper.
If you want to put it that way, yes. So, when it's convenient to you...
Of course. I will gather my few possessions and leave.
You've been here 30 years?
Oh, longer than that. It is an isolated place. I do my work here, my experiments.
Like that monster parrot?
I told him about that, Professor. You remember how some of us in the village had to gun it down?
Yes, I have not forgotten. A pity.
Well, I don't know about that. killing sheep and almost dragging off a child.
The destruction of a master scientific achievement, a phenomenon, proof that experiments in tetralogy can produce new breeds of animals that could change the face of the earth.
I wonder if we might see the inside of the castle.
You are the owner.
Well, I don't want to inconvenience you.
It is no inconvenience, but I caution you, do not wander away alone. I have experiments in many stages of development. Some of them are dangerous. A Venus flytrap is one of them.
So I know about their mayflies. Interesting little plants. Carnivorous.
Follow me. It would be wise not to bring the dog.
I'll take him back to the car, Polly. No, let me. No, come on, Binks. Hey, you folks get your fill of the castle. No, I'll be outside. Come on. Come on, Binks.
Oh, my goodness. What's that thing, Claude?
It looks like a huge sunflower plant. And look at those pouches at the end of its leaves. They're bigger than a pelican's pouch.
Much bigger and much more dangerous. It is a Venus flytrap.
It can't be. They're small.
But by controlling its growth from a seedling, I have created a new species. It is very powerful.
Look, Polly. It's leaning toward me.
And it's opening up. Claude.
Do not approach it, Mr. Baxter. If it should seize your
Oh,
arm...
that's horrible. Claude, stay back.
Well, that's the first thing that will go. I'll take an axe to it.
Let's get out of here, Claude.
You live here, Professor?
Yes, in the ruined tower. This is my plant room.
Is there a basement?
Yes, but except for me, the dungeon is unsafe.
You've got more things like this down there?
My experiments are varied.
Professor, please clear out as soon as you can and destroy these experiments of yours.
That's Binks. But Claude, that's Binks. He sounds like he's being killed.
Mrs. Baxter, all right? Yes, Billy Lee. Thank you.
Glad you're still open. What happened? I can see by your face.
Their dog.
What?
It wasn't anyone's fault, Billy Lee. Binks slipped his collar.
No. And ran loose.
Down the dead lake. I ran after him, but not in time. I saw it myself this time, Johnny. It rose up out of the water, a round, huge, slimy thing, and it dragged the dog into the lake.
What is it? What is the thing?
I never saw anything like it in my life. I don't know what it is, but it's probably one of Micah's experiments. We went there this afternoon. My wife and I went into Micah's room in the castle. And, Johnny, it made my hair stand on end. Binks said the dog whined and wouldn't go with us. Billy Lee said he'd wait outside with the dog. I was taking him back to the car. He fought the leash so hard he slipped his collar and he flew toward Dead Lake. Ran after him, but by the time I got within 50 yards of the shore, something caught the dog and was dragging him under.
If I was you, Claude, I'd cut my losses and forget the place.
No, sir. I'm going to get rid of Micah and find out just what makes Dead Lake dead. There's something in it. You caught a glimpse of it. So did Billy Lee. A big, fat, slimy thing with horns. Now, what is it? I know a man who might know. A friend who's a zoologist at the University of Pennsylvania. I've telephoned him for help. He'll be here late tomorrow. Then we're going out and solve this filthy, hideous mystery. Now that you've met Dr. Petty, let's hear what he has to say. You're on, Joe.
I see everyone's well armed. Well, there's something in Dead Lake, Dr. Petty.
And if we catch sight of it, we're going to blow it to bits.
Binks was my dog. I'm going along. I'm not afraid, and I can handle a gun.
Well, all right.
My plan, for what it's worth, Joe, is for all of us to go out there now. It's 5 o'clock. We ought to get there in half an hour. Then you and I will go inside and find out if Professor Micah has cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
If he hasn't, I'll throw him out. Then we'll destroy that awful plant. Once Micah's gone, all of us will explore that dungeon. Maybe that's where he's got the thing. You got any idea of what it might be?
You described it as about 6 feet long, fat, slimy, with horns.
Colored, a reddish kind of color.
You know what it makes me think of? A giant snail.
But they don't eat flesh, Johnny.
Could it be a giant slug?
I don't think so. I don't like to speculate, Claude, but since you telephoned me yesterday, I've been doing some research, although I don't believe all this.
It's true, Dr. Petty.
As a scientist, it's hard for me to believe, but I accept what you've told me.
Why, Joe? What do you think it could be?
A member of the Hirudinai, which is a branch of the Chaetopod worms.
What? It's a worm?
No, Johnny, but it could be a monster leech.
One of those things that attaches itself to the skin.
Yes. In Egypt and in the Near East, there's an aquatic leech that lives in streams and ponds and does extensive damage to horses and other baggage animals.
Leech? Make my skin crawl, Joe.
Well, they've been used extensively in medicine. In 1832, France alone imported over 50 million of them for bloodletting.
And you think that's what the thing is that's in that lake?
It's hard to say, Billy Lee, but you've described a leech. Red-colored body, bloated appearance, slimy look. Of course, the thought of a leech 5 or 6 feet long boggles my mind. I simply can't imagine it. But if that's what the thing is, it could kill anything. Once those enormous suckers have attached themselves to any blood animal, the animal would be dead in minutes.
Well, let's get started.
We'll take my pickup, Chuck.
We've got an arsenal.
Hey, dynamite.
Dynamite?
Sure. If we don't see the leech, maybe we can find where it lives. And that's when I blow off this cape. People around here have a score to settle with that monster.
I told you to get out, Professor Micah.
So you did. And I will leave now. I have not had time.
Out.
You have a rifle and a shotgun. Why?
We think there's a monster leech in Dead Lake, and we intend to destroy it.
Fantastic.
I want you out of here.
I have packed what I can carry. The rest I leave to you in the name of science.
Get out, Professor.
I never saw anything like it, Claude. Look at those traps undulating and stretching toward us.
He said it's powerful. That's the first thing we take care of. You have the shotgun, Joe.
Look at it. Inching toward us.
I'll release the birds. They're what he fed to the plant.
Look at them go.
Joe, call the others, and we'll try the dungeon.
Come with me. We don't want to be separated.
You've got a point. What a devil's hole this is, Joe. Let's get the others.
Glad I brought the axe. Did you see that thing try to wind itself around me? Some kind of vine? Strong as wire.
It's awful down here.
What's that over there, Claude? Shine your light.
A huge door.
Hinged with a drop lock.
Do you think...
Don't open it, Claude.
Mister, what's that?
Sounds like something breathing underwater. Wet, bubbly kind of breathing. There's one way to stop that.
No, Claude, don't shoot. I've got a better idea. There is something behind that door. It's the thing, the giant leech. You won't kill it with one shot.
Well, what's your idea, Dr. Petty?
Well, that door must open into a tunnel, and the tunnel probably leads to the lake. Now, if we can trace the tunnel from above, on the ground, and see where it leads to, Johnny here can dynamite the entrance and block the thing in. That's when we'll have it trapped, and that's when we'll kill it.
Good idea.
Everyone stick together. We'll go back upstairs and out.
I never want to see this place again.
You'll be all right, Polly, when we get out into the air. Come on. Walk between Joe and me.
Is it possible? In nature, most things are. And nature, with a prod from an experimental scientist, has created a monster. A giant, predatory, hideous monster leech. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Have you ever had a leech attach itself to your skin? It happens not infrequently in many freshwater lakes. They're small and they can be flicked off with a finger, but the experience makes one shudder. Imagine the horror, then, of speculating that what Professor Micah has bred, the thing that has made the dead lake dead, is a gargantuan leech.
I'll get the dynamite.
Hand me the rifle, Billy Lee.
Sure.
I'll grab the shotgun. Oh, here's the other one for you, Dr. Petty.
Right.
Joe, let me carry it for Johnny. I'd appreciate it if you'd stay with Polly.
I'm all right, Claude. With just being in that filthy basement.
No way, Polly. You're going to stay by the truck and Joe.
Claude?
No, absolutely not. I mean it, Polly.
I think he's right, Miss Baxter. I tell you what. Why don't you swing the truck around and turn on the lights and shine them on the north side of the castle? The locked basement door's on that side.
Give us some light down to the shore, too.
All right, Polly. Come on, hop in.
Claude.
No, please don't argue. You stay with Joe. Ready, Johnny?
I'll lead the way. Keep your guns up. I'll be ready for anything.
Joe, I feel sick. If the thing is what you think it is.
Yeah, me too. Let me get the truck turned around.
Black as a tunnel.
I'll switch on the lights.
I see them, Claude and the others. But car lights do run down to Dead Lake. Isn't that an awful name for it?
It's dead, all right, if there's a giant leech in it.
Joe, look.
This is Professor. Now, what the
He's
devil...
returning to the castle, not through the front, but through the north side of it.
I wonder what he's up to.
He's disappeared now. Must be another entrance to the place.
If Johnny does blow up the tunnel and the professor's in that basement...
Claude ordered him out.
I know that. All the same, he is a human being. And...
I don't think he's a human being at all.
Shine your big torch over the lake, Johnny.
Shore cuts through the blackness all the way to the other side.
Johnny, look.
Something's moving just under the surface of the water. It's moving to the other side. Look, follow it with the torch.
Look at it. Just a little of its back is out of the water like a whale.
Keep following it. I can hit it from here.
No, Claude, no. Let it go. When it returns from the other side of the lake.
Oh, no. That's a small deer over there. See? The thing is coming out of the water. We'll fire a shot, Claude. It scared the deer. Look at that thing. It's half out of the water.
The deer got away.
Johnny, follow where the thing swims.
It's coming toward this side of the lake, a few 100 feet north of us.
Come on. No, hold it. If it does have a cave or a tunnel to a cave, we don't want to scare it off. Just watch it.
It's at the surface. And it's disappeared. Now, let's move.
All set, Johnny?
Yeah. Here.
Back toward the castle. That's it. Look.
Yeah. The force of the explosion in the tunnel lifted the ground above the tunnel. And now we can see its path. It does go to the castle.
It goes to that barred door in the basement. We've got the thing trapped.
Maybe it's dead. That was a terrific blast.
We got to make sure, Claude.
There's only one way to do that. We have to open that big barred door.
Now what, Joe?
I don't know. There was a big charge of dynamite. They must have found the tunnel.
What about the thing?
Dead, probably. Just the force of the detonation could kill it, but I don't know. Look, they're coming back.
Maybe they'll tell us.
There, that got their attention.
Is it dead? Claude? Is it dead?
I don't know. We hope the explosion caved in on the thing and killed it. But we don't know.
And there's only one way to find out. We have to go back into the castle.
Oh, no.
We have to, Polly.
You saw it.
Enough of it, Joe. It's a leech, all right. A monster leech.
How big, Claude?
At least 6 feet long, round as a hippo, and reddish in color. When it came out of the water, it writhed like a snake, and its blood-sucking cups, or whatever you want to call them, were bigger than $50. It's the most revolting creature I've ever seen. How in heaven's name did it ever come about?
experimental breeding and crossbreeding. Professor Micah developed gigantism in some strain of leech until he achieved one with monster size.
Well, why would he want to do something like that?
All scientists, Billy Lee, are fascinated by the subject of life. How it can be controlled and developed.
He's in there, Claude. In the castle.
Micah?
That's right. The headlights from the truck picked him out just as he disappeared through some of those big stones on the north side.
Well, then, we may have killed him. The blast.
If that blast blew open that hinged door...
Come on. Let's see where he went in. We'll follow him. Leave the dynamite detonating box here, Johnny. Grab his shotgun.
You told him to get out, Claude. Why would he want to come back?
Joe, I'm afraid.
Now, you stay here with me. There's nothing we can do to help.
But if something should happen to Claude, and it was my idea to come down here, he didn't want to. And now if something should happen...
That could be it. See where I'm shining the torch?
Yeah, it could be. Just about wide enough for a man to squeeze through. All right, follow me.
Hold it, Claude. You bring up the rear.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not going to have you risk your lives any more than you already have.
Billy and me have the shotguns. Much more effective close range. You bring up the rear with your rifle. Right, Billy Lee?
Right. I don't know what to expect, but whatever we find, it's bound to be close range. Now, let's go, Johnny.
This place is a house of horrors. Ought to be burned to the ground.
It will be, once we know that the monster leech is dead. It's Micah from that big room in the dungeon. Have your gun cocked, Johnny. And go slow. Look. Oh, good Lord. The leech. It's all over him. Move back, Johnny. Micah's dead. The leech is all over him. Shoot, Johnny. Blood. All over. Is it dead? Don't go near it, Claude.
Some of the suckers are still working away.
We have to get Micah out from under. He's dead, Claude. Let's get out of here. You can come back when it's daylight. Get Micah. Hack that thing to pieces.
Joe, I can't stand it.
Just have to, Polly. We're not leaving this truck.
But those gunshots, what if they run into?
I can't guess.
You can, but you won't. What if that blast of dynamite blew out that hinge door? If the thing wasn't killed in the tunnel?
Hold it. They're coming out of the front of the castle. See the flashlights?
They're safe. Oh, Joe, they're safe.
Are you all right, Polly?
Still feel a little faint.
When you saw Claude safe returning to the truck, you passed out.
I remember.
Joe was right. Professor Micah had developed a giant leech. It lived in a tunnel which ran from the shore of Dead Lake up to a cave near the castle. When Johnny set off that blast of dynamite, the tremendous repercussion broke the hinges of the door into the cave, and the leech got out. Micah was there in the room. He was probably stunned by the blast. That's when the leech grabbed him. There was nothing we could do to save him.
It must have been awful.
It was a nightmare, Polly. We're returning there in the morning.
So am I.
Polly.
No, Claude. I got us into this, and I'm going to see what's in that room.
Listen to the birds. Life has kind of returned to Captain Stabloon.
I don't feel much like going down into that basement again. And I'm not sure it's safe for Miss Baxter.
Don't you worry about me, Johnny. Now that I know the monster leech is dead, I'm not afraid.
All right. But let's go in through the front. Have we got everything? Lights, ropes,
And my shotgun, just in case.
And camera.
Watch your footing, Polly. And when we go down into the dungeon, stay between us.
Let me lead, Claude. I've got the gun.
There it is. Poor old Micah's under that thing. Aim that big light right at it, Johnny.
It's incredible. It's 6 feet long and 4 feet thick.
Micah let out one scream, and then he was dead. Hardly frightened, maybe.
Keep the light trained on him, Johnny. We'll try to pull him free.
Let me take a few pictures first. No one's going to believe this horror.
Claude, what about Professor Michael? What happens to him now?
We give him a decent burial. And Joe wants to find out, if he can, why Micah did all this.
Billy and I searched the castle. The one tower, still partly standing, Micah had a room and his books and a small laboratory.
Yeah, there were a lot of papers and chemicals.
But the real discovery was this diary. It goes back 40 years, back to 1931, in fact. Under an October date. Listen to what Micah wrote.
Today, I was discharged as an assistant professor of zoology because I was consulted by a friend whose son was certain to die from acutitis. I urged the man's doctor to attempt a transplant. The doctor was repelled by my suggestion. I explained that in zoology, I had conducted many experiments in which I have saved small animals with various organ defects. My suggestion was rejected, and so was I. I have left. I intend to continue my experiments somehow, somewhere, south probably, but at least I will have the climate in my favor. And one day, I am convinced the name of Micah will be honored for his proof that life can be prolonged and improved.
There it is. And a lot more. Poor man. He wasn't really mad. He just felt rejected. And because of his bitterness, his experiments became grotesque. Through that huge parrot, for example, he intended to prove to skeptics that man's magic, science, could reshape mankind and his environment. He was an intellect, and far ahead of the time in which he lived.
And the giant leech?
Like the parrot, another proof of what Micah maintained, control of life. And both got out of hand. I'm going to publish Micah's papers, Claude.
And I'm going to burn the captain's doubloon to the ground, make that land habitable again, and stock Dead Lake with fish. That horror is gone. Nature, with a little help from me, will restore it.
Nightmares are made of such stuff as a dream about a monster leech, because the word makes the skin crawl. And when in sleep a fiend or incubus oppresses you, wake up. It will go away. But was it real or just a nightmare? I'll be back in a moment. It is foolish, I think, to dismiss anything. Was it conceivable years back to imagine men walking on the moon? Is the notion of a huge killer shark unimaginable? We know a great deal about Earth, something about the universe, but isn't anything, or almost anything, conceivable? Monsters are, and our story's giant leech was one of them. Our cast included William Prince, Gordon Gould, Ann Shepard, George Petrie, and Gil Mack. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Who is it?
Till next time, pleasant dreams.